Griffin Poetry Prize 2005. Judge's citation. George Bowering. In George Bowering's Flight Changes, lyric takes to the air, with spareness, resiliency, and irrepressible humor. This collection from 40 years of playful seriousness extends lyric form in a marvelous variety of ways, condensing a remarkable agility and exuberance in the singular voice and in feeling's construct and presentation. It is irreverent, yet leaves us in the hush of reverence. Bowering's voice is instantly recognizable throughout, in all its variants. Its pulling of high into low culture, its borrowings from older poetries we all know. Bowering is the poet of delight in earthly matters, of bemusement at the self. His lyrics turn out the streetlights, who needs them, and light up the stars, and his lines try to understand what it is to exist in the face of fears we all have, fears that I may cease to be. Pale Blue Cover. George Bowering.
This is a wonderful city that has a park named after Matt Cohen and a park named after Gwen McEwen and a lane named after B.P. Nichol. What a wonderful city this is. Pale blue cover. In the middle of the night, Matt would fly to Vancouver so he could take a walk on the seawall the next day, then go home. Wouldn't tell anyone. No telephone call, just run a scene through his peculiar Ontario head. No snow on that beach. No one can imagine Matt teaching religion at McMaster, Matt eyeing math in a Bay Street shop window. Here's the man expecting every book to be the breakthrough to bestseller Toronto. Spanish doctors couldn't even do it. English patients could do it. Spanish doctors get out of town. Spanish girls, you can forget it. Matt was planning to write 100 novels, line them up like matched jewelry, strike a shovel into the heart of bony Canada. Mix a metaphor, wrestle a fish in a northern river, propel prose like nobody's business had nothing to do with it. In the middle of the day, Cohen was a wry Anglo-Saxon typing on a rocky farm 2,000 words before supper. Remain wry. People like me catch you lost in thought down there at the other end of the table, face turned to the corner with imagination in it. We remind ourselves of this undreamable Sephardic rock agriculturalist shovel bouncing off some kind of pre-Cambrian anapest. He really thought he could get across Canada, get over the 20th century, pick the whole country up and turn it over. No one will ever know what he was thinking on the red-eye, patriot, satyr grin on his lip.
Changing on the Fly by George Bowering.